which allows us then to move into match number 2, which is Dino Bravo against the Texas Tornado. Lasts 3 minutes, and Kerry Von Erich wins with a discus punch, which I believe Monsoon refers to as a spinning tornado punch. Tom, any thoughts on this one?
This match was a bit shit, but it's not really anything happened in it. But I will have to say that refereed by young Mike Chioda with a lovely little mullet going on. Not too much, not enough to really distract you, but enough to let everyone know that he's in on it. You know, it's like, lads, I'm part of this crew too. At that point, I was so happy that Bobby Heenan was on commentary, because even though I think Duggan did all right, I was like, I want Gorilla and Bobby. You know, that's what I want on this. This is a bit of a weird one, and I'll touch on this a little bit further on. But this is our first match of a few in which pretty much everyone's dead.
Yes. There's a few things I enjoyed about this, which surprised me. Mainly Dino Bravo, I'd forgotten that he kind of runs circles in the ring after he makes his entrance, which is lovely. The bell rings, and poor old Kerry Von Texas is still in his bloody coat. I mean, it's mercifully short, because Dino Bravo is sloppier than a shit after a Subway. He is fucking... He's so bad, and he is referred to as the strongest man in the world, yet he still can't break that crap claw that old Kerry Von Texas does. Not bad. Mercifully short.
No, it is bad. It is bad.
Well, all right. Yeah.
It's short and bad. Like, they have 3 minutes, and yet they still manage to mess up like 75% of it. It's ridiculous. The bit where you're talking about at the start with Kerry Von Texas, which is definitely his name from now on. The bit where he can't get his coat off, like his arms are literally trapped behind his back for a good, like, minute of the match. I mean, I'm pretty certain that wasn't supposed to happen. Yeah, very, very strange. No, not very strange. Very, very, but poor, quite frankly. Yeah. Mercifully short, though. It is done, and we move on.
Don't forget, though, Texas Tornado was wrestling with 1 foot at this time. Take that into account whenever you have a shit Kerry Von Erich match, that he was doing it with 1 foot. I kept looking to figure out which one it was, and I couldn't.
I hope I retain both of my feet for my entire existence. I'd be interested to know that if having 1 foot does affect your ability to take off a coat. That's one thing, because I'll be honest, I'd forgotten that Kerry Von Texas only had 1 foot at this point. It's quite sad as well, because he's only 31 at this time. But I thought he looked awful. I thought, like, just in general, he looks like an old man. Made me quite sad, to be honest. And like Tom said, this is where I kind of realised that, shit, there's a lot of dead people on this card, which, given that it's 30 years ago, is quite sad, really.
Well, and they both had quite. I mean, Dino Bravo was killed in a mob hit.
Yeah. So he was smuggling cigarettes apparently for like the biker gangs in Quebec. And one thing they did say, because I watched that there's the Dark Side of the Ring episode about this, is really quite interesting. He just had loads of loose cigarettes in his house. So I always found really weird. Apparently, he just opened up a cupboard and just all these loose cigarettes fell out of it. And he had loads of like stuff. He had loads of like Bag for Lives, just full of loose cigarettes.
Definitely Asda bags. Definitely.
Yeah, Asda bags for life, full of cigarettes. Amazing. What a weird way to store them. But anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's all a bit maudlin, this match in general. I think it's a good idea to just move on.